Nerds!
Button checks are important. I do them every single time.
Oh man, what skill are we practicing? Rolling?
You have to make sure that your reverse down beats are all active.
Oh, you got the Samsung watch?
It's an Apple Watch.
I can't tell the difference. There's a screen. Like your grandma. I don't know what your doohickeys do. Man, that Airhead had no flavor. I'm kind of malding.
Hey, Choji, you got charge shot zero cancels? That's dope.
I hate the sentence you just said.
Charge shot zero
I did not
cancels is dope.
understand the sentence you just said.
So when you're charging charge shot in the air, you can air dodge and Zare, and it'll cancel the charge animation without making and you don't have to jump or anything. So you can be aggressively charging a charge shot at somebody and then Zare them out of it, which is stupid. It's really strong.
I just am learning how to consistently be reversed.
The input's really tight.
That sounds horrible.
I'd be reversed probably hundreds of times a game. No, that's an overstatement.
I get like 2 or 3 ones on purpose.
So you see the little animation.
Oh, that's cute.
Man, what do you know about these characters, Young Bearbot Max?
You know, that's a great question.
Nothing? Yeah, I knew.
Not much. Someone who works with me only plays Young Link. So, really the only character here I know is Young Link and kind of limited. I know his Nair makes me mad.
Damn. Makes you upset?
Makes me upset.
And how does that make you feel?
I don't sleep much. I'll say that for sure.
Do you think there's an overlapping problem with your childhood and Young Link?
I see myself in Young Link, you know?
Young and rambunctious?
Young and rambunctious, full of energy, full of life, and to be crushed.
You know what my dad told me about that? About feeling young and rambunctious?
Did he say that you were Young Link from the
Yeah, he did.
Smash Brothers Ultimate?
He said that me and him had a lot of similarities. So I'm thinking maybe you and he can be Young Link brothers.
That's actually probably the most emotional thing I've heard in years.
But does that make me Toon Link? Like, who's Toon Link?
Kaya.
No, Kaya's Young Link. He's too old. His boomerism. Even though Link's like, what, 18?
Yeah, I think he's younger than that.
He probably, depending on the game. Have you played much Zelda?
The only Zelda game I played all the way through was Twilight Princess.
Oh, that's a good one at least.
I've never been a big Zelda fan. I'm just not a big story game guy.
You're more the kind of guy that's gonna boot up CS:GO, aren't you?
I play CS and I play Rust and DayZ.
Dude, my Rust gameplay goes dummy. Oh, nice conversion from Brett. We have a game to talk about, by the way. Give me your Ulster input.
My input on
The game. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, so I think this is kind of this is a matchup where I can already tell it'd be stressing me out because I feel like it's just how much can we throw out at each other and who's gonna mess up first. At least that's how I do it. Yeah, no, so I know as we fit, I'm still getting in the motion of making my...
Good lord, that did 50 damage with like 2 hits. Also nice SD.
Bummer. I think my issue is my projectiles, I get such a predictable rhythm. And I think when you have so many projectiles coming out at once, it can be really tough to kind of mix it up so you don't just expect soccer ball in the same spot every time. Or for here, I'm not expecting, bomb. I'm going to put bomb on the very end of ledge every single time or things like that.
The best advice you can give someone like that, start reacting. Don't do it preemptively.
Yeah.
Like, don't lock in your option before you see what you need to see.
And I think that is a need for a matchup like this when there's so many things just anti-airing constantly. You can't just move. I can't just roll from ledge every single time.
Ooh, that could have been the stock. Nice nair. Brett's kind of stuck in Young Link hell, which is I can't kill, God help me. Nice. Will this watermelon have flavor?
And this is what I've always asked my buddy who plays Young Link. I'm like, when you're in this stage, he's at 171, 182. Do I just keep
Forward throw.
Do I just keep throwing stuff out until I can get a forward throw? Or do I just hope a bomb hits right? Or because he's on his last stock, high percent as well.
This is what makes Young Link inconsistent. Sure, he's gonna rack up 90% and maybe kill you off of it, but then there's another day where you live to like 400 against him.
Yeah, because you can do an arrow that is 4% every single time. Chip away, chip away, chip away. But obviously Samus just hits a little harder in those scenarios.
Oh no.
It always happens.
No, these guys.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't happen.
Oh well, I used to always have Alex and like Scrungo and losers because they would just.
I had a streak of like 2 months where I only played Scrungo.
Yep. See, I would put them. The problem is I would try to put you guys far away, but then would conflict with other people and winners. And I was just like, shit, guys, just please win the round one.
Today was the first day that I had played Scrungo since he switched to Game & Watch. And I had no idea what to do against up air. I was just getting up air into oblivion. And I'm like, I guess I'll just die here.
You die, yeah. Up B out of shield is also. Speaking of up B out of shield, it's a good one from Choji.
Are you guys ready to play, or do you want 5 minutes?
So I don't know how I feel about the small battlefield pick. I think it's fine. But it's kind of, I don't know, I'd prefer a bigger stage, to say the least. Yeah, you can't beat charge shot.
Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a smaller stage would be good for Young Link, just because he doesn't hit as hard.
It's mostly due to the fact that, like, Young Link still wants to keep his distance in a lot of situations.
But with the stage being so small, I feel like it's almost like a high-risk, high-reward scenario, though, because he could rack it up, and then I feel like kills are easier, but also he doesn't have the distance that he wants as much.
In this matchup, you'd want a bigger one so you can get away from Samus's phone stuff. Honestly, we haven't seen a lot of camping from Brett to begin with. He's kind of been aggressive the entire set. At least aggressive by a Young Link standpoint.
And, this is a time where you kind of have to start thinking, can I keep doing what I was doing if it was... Oh, that's it right there. Oh.
That is why Young Link is inconsistent. Like, there's just a lot of characters in this game that suffer from, oof, I'm not getting my kill, I guess. Yep.
Oh, dang.
Nice pair from Choji.
But you just got to think, if you're Brett right now, do you just keep this aggressive playstyle, or is it time that I switch to a little bit more of a campy playstyle and wait for an opening instead of trying to force an opening open?
Either or. It depends on the situation right now. But look, right now it's pretty convincingly in Choji's favor. Already racked up 44% on the board and soon to be more.
I mean, that's why I feel like this is when you would switch to more of a let me play back and wait for an opening kind of play style.
Yeah, but Choji's a player that's willing to camp you out.
Yeah. And especially with these charge shots, he's using charge shots so much.
Just go back and watch people.
Alright, we're just seeing the zone built up. I'm surprised. Choji's doing a good job staying patient and not getting too greedy for the kill.
Yeah, because one hit and he can end him right now. But there's just no point. You know, you have 2 stocks. You're at a medium percent. Why not just wait it out? There's no rush.
No rush at all. Just, I mean, you're in 50 on the second stock. I mean, you can start taking a pay break, and there we go. I'm up on right.
That's game.